it's time for Cox and Crendor.
Crendor in the morning.
In the morning. Broadcasting live. In 4-hour recording studio. Recording. Wake your ass up. It's up next Crendor in the morning. Hello there, everybody, and welcome back to Cox and Crendor in the morning.
It's Monday, gotta get up on Monday. I don't remember the words to this song.
Driving to work, yeah. Driving to work, yeah.
Man, that song is like 3 years old now.
Pay bills. That's the adult version. See, Friday is the one that little kids sing to each other.
Yeah.
Monday is the one everyone else on planet Earth sings to each other.
It's Monday.
Yeah,
Get up on Monday.
A little more depressed, though.
Work my shitty job. Make minimum wage.
But it's still going to have that rapper dude show up halfway through the song and be like, yeah, we going to work. I'm
Paying
driving
bills.
these little kids around.
Everybody taking pills to forget their pain of the game that the government puts on you to do.
Yep. That's the lyrics.
Yep.
Welcome to our podcast.
Welcome.
Oh my goodness.
How was your weekend?
My weekend was relatively good. A lot of work. And then in between work, I discovered that I'm an addict. It's been 1.5 years since I played World of Warcraft, and in the last 3 days, I played like maybe 20 hours.
That's what it does.
I didn't. It turns out there's so much in a 1.5 years that you miss in that game.
It's true.
And I turned it back on and discovered that since everyone's really high leveled and really powerful, they just blow through stuff. And I'm like, I'll go to this looking for raid group. And we kill everything. I'm like, man, I should just quit games for a year at a time as is.
It makes the best strategy.
I've blown through 2 years of content in 3 days. I'm doing good.
That's all you got to do. Just wait for everything to come out and then play it.
Yeah, I've learned lessons. And so today I realized all that's left for me to do now is the grinding stuff. And so I started doing it and realized never mind. So I stopped. And now I can wait until the expansion comes out.
Exactly.
So that's what I did.
That's all you do. That's all you got to do.
Mm-hmm. It made me feel good knowing that I could still walk away from it.
Yeah.
So, yeah. What about you? What did you do?
Let's see. I also played WoW, but I'm leveling Paladin. And, let's see. Oh man, what did I do? I went to, almost went to a restaurant, but didn't. Okay.
You literally have the most boring life. I sat around playing video games and did nothing, and I did more than you. Affirm my ability to say you don't know how to tell a story, but continue, please. By all means, you're like, so I went, to a thing, and, dinner, and, some things happened.
This is why I just go to IKEA. A lot of things happen at IKEA. And you can pretend like you're in a place in IKEA.
Tell the story in the best way you can.
No, I got a better one. I built my computer.
What? Okay. All right.
So, I built my new computer. It's a really good computer. It's got a lot of processors. It's got a video card. It's got a whole bunch of stuff.
Again, horrible story.
No.
So,
no.
I have an update. An addendum, if you will.
An update.
Yes. So, last time, we made our blues names with presidents and stuff like that.
Oh, yeah.
And I said there was no P president.
Yeah.
Turns out I forgot about 11th President James K. Polk.
Wow.
Here's the thing, though.
Yeah.
Before all you assholes looked it up to make sure I was wrong or not, did you know of James K. Polk?
I feel like I heard of him a long time ago and then forgot about him again.
That's what I'm saying. Before I said with a firm, there's no P president, and then you all went to Google and Googled P president. Did you know James K. Please, allow me to enlighten you. What did James K. Polk do exactly?
Well, it's
Mexican-American War.
Mexican-American War. He built the trains.
Really? That's nothing. Really? Do we use trains? Did we get Mexico out of that war? No. We got a bunch of southern states like Arizona. Nothing happens in Arizona. Old people go there.
Yeah.
If James K. Polk were alive today, he'd be in Arizona. All I'm saying is, and he fought over Oregon. And what is Oregon giving us? Hipsters.
Yep, that's
Nothing
all it's
but
giving us.
hipsters.
Hipsters and a weird state.
You know what else he did in 1846, according to Wikipedia, which I'm looking at now? He gave lower tax rates to the South. He was in favor of slavery.
Wow.
So there you go. All of you James K. Polk fans, you like a slave driver who didn't win Mexico and gave us hipsters.
Wow.
You're welcome.
He's no Lincoln.
He's no Lincoln.
He's no
James
Lincoln.
K. Polk.
Doesn't even have Lincoln logs. He's got like polka dots.
Polk
Nobody
has
wants
been
those.
called the least known consequential president. You know why no one knows him? Because
Gave us hipsters.
he gave us hipsters.
He's
and
the
hipsters
hipster
were
president.
They were like, we were into Polk before it was cool, and everyone was like, ugh. It's like Mumford and Son. No one cares anymore.
God, I bet if he was alive right now, he'd be like, I'm the only P president. So like,
And I will poke on you.
what? Poke will poke on you.
Poke will poke on you.
That's
He's
his
one of the
campaign
band members of
slogan.
Mumford and Sons. It's true.
Poke will poke on you. Vote today.
See,
Oh, man.
it says here, during his presidency, many abolitionists harshly criticized him as an instrument of the slave power. So there you go. There you go. He loved slaves.
He did love slaves. But I mean, he was a president that was a hipster and lost a war. So I mean,
He won
that's
a
all
war.
he had.
He won a war. He
he
won
won?
he won the war with Mexico.
Oh.
The Mexican-American War, he won. That's why we have Texas. Way to go,
Oh,
asshole.
wow.
That's why we have Texas and California. And really, all the states destroying America, we got from this guy.
Yeah. You know what? I'd be on the West Coast. We wouldn't even have any Western things.
You
Chicago
would be
the
on the West Coast. You'd be the West Coast.
Yep.
Everyone would want to move there. That's where Hollywood would be.
Yep.
Hollywood, Illinois.
Yep. There's probably like 5 people in Hollywood, Illinois right now. That's a thing. Cletus?
Look at this.
Cletus. They talk about us on the internet.
His Secretary of State, James Buchanan.
Oh, I've
His
heard of
Vice
James
President,
Buchanan.
George M. Dallas.
Whoa, that's Dallas, Texas.
I know. It's almost like favoritism,
Wow.
right? And check this out. Robert J. Walker, Secretary of Treasury. Walker in Dallas, and they got Texas?
Walker,
I'm not
Texas
saying they made a
Ranger.
TV show, but the ghosts of a dead president and his cabinet members are behind Walker, Texas Ranger.
And you're saying that those 3 have combined to form Chuck Norris.
I'm saying their 3 souls reside in Chuck Norris.
Wow. I think we just solved a crime here today.
Also, did you know that from 1845 to 1849, the Postmaster General was Cave Johnson?
Cave Johnson?
That's awesome.
Who's going to get that mail there? Cave Johnson.
Cave Johnson.
He'll be the sidekick of Guy Hero.
That's fantastic. So yeah, that's we've all learned something here today.
We had some good band names as well. Mm-hmm. Like
We did get a lot of
Gonorrhea
good
Dragon Fruit Jackson.
Oh, I like that.
Typhoid Mango Johnson.
Typhoid. See, the problem is typhoid. Something Mango Johnson works.
Yeah.
Needs to be a little bit better than typhoid though. Like Malaria Mango Johnson.
Yeah, I like that. Malaria Mango.
Alliteration, or like I don't know.
Yeah, just like alliteration. It's like how you got. We could make Buffalo Wild Wing names.
What
Like
do you
who
mean?
wouldn't eat a malaria mango flavor?
Dude, mango is well. First off, the malaria would not. I would not eat that. I mean, the fact that they come out and say, "Oh yeah, no, this is malaria. If you eat this, you will probably die."
But what if you named your restaurant for like Halloween a bunch of like disease names?
Ooh, like Malario Manga. What? Malario Manga.
Malaria mango.
Malario Manga sounds like the president of a third world country.
The president, man.
Malario Manga. Welcome to my country. I am Malario Manga.
I'd play him in Civ 5.
He is definitely a Civilization character. It's one of those warlords you never heard about, but you're like, I mean, I'll take Civ's word for it that this guy existed in Africa in like the 3rd century AD. Sure, yeah, okay. They call me Malario Manga.
Malario Manga.
That is good. That guy is definitely. You know how every hero has the rich overlord guy who like runs the city? That's who runs Guy Hero's city.
It is.
Malario Manga.
Oh man, Guy Hero just gets better and better.
Good people are dying every day out there. He's like, I do not care about this. All I care about is making profits. He's like, that's why you'll never be one of the people, Manga. That's why you'll never have my vote. He's like, I don't need your vote, Guy Hero. I rig elections. And he's like, no.
And then Cave Johnson's like, I'll deliver you to hell.
What?
Because he's the postmaster. He's gonna deliver him now. That's his catchphrase.
I was gonna go with Portal too, but whatever, that's fine. You can go with he's also the postmaster.
Yeah.
I'll deliver you to hell.
That's his catchphrase.
He dresses up like a postman.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Man. We've created a good story here.
We've created like 3 good stories in this show.
I know. Really? That's all we should. We should go to Hollywood and just offer stories to story people.
Yeah. We should just have a
like,
story
hey,
day.
story people. Yeah. Where we just make up stories?
Yeah. That should be Monday because everyone's just uncreative and down. Be like, you know what? It's story day.
Did you? Speaking of diseases, did you know that Polk died of cholera?
Cholera, like cauliflower?
Mm-hmm.
Is cauliflower named after cholera?
I don't think
cholera.
So. I don't think so at all.
Wait, cholera is an infection of the small intestine that causes a large amount of watery diarrhea.
Did he die of watery diarrhea?
Oh man, he probably did.
That's gotta suck.
That sounds really bad.
Yeah,
die on the
that's
toilet.
not good because it just shoots out your butt.
Yeah, oh man.
Worldwide, it affects 3 to 5 million people and causes 100 to 130,000 deaths a year as of 2010.
Oh my god.
Dude, now I'm worried I'm gonna get poop butt.
That sounds like the worst kind of butt.
Oh, gross.
What?
It's the poop butt stuff is called rice water because it comes out your butt looking white.
Ew. Ew.
That's horrifying.
Oh god. Oh god. Oh god.
Right out the butt looking white. Well, I don't have that problem.
No.
My poo never looks white.
I do.
What are we talking about?
That's a great quote.
I mean, my poo never looks white.
People also searched for typhoid fever, malaria, yellow fever, infectious diarrhea, and diarrhea.
You know what? Here's the problem. Is if I went to like WebMD or one of those websites and said, I have runny diarrhea, I would think I had cholera had I not looked up what it looked like.
I think you'd have like 8 billion things.
Yeah, every time I go on one of those websites, I'm like, oh my god, I'm dying.
I know. That's why.
I think I'm dying.
Just like, I have a weird like red mark on the back of my neck. It's like, you have Lyme disease cancer.
That would be the worst.
Tomorrow.
Like spread by a tick?
Yep. Lyme disease cancer spread by the ticks.
I would not go anywhere near the forest.
What if we lived in like a magical world where like there were things like Lyme cancer ticks and then we had to like cast spells on them to get rid of it?
I would say you were on drugs.
What if we all had to take drugs in this world?
We
didn't know
magic?
If we weren't on drugs. What if we're on drugs right now and we don't know? What if we're born into drugs? What if when we dream, it's reality?
I mean, if it was reality, I'd be in jail. Because some of my dreams, as we have discussed, are very weird.
Oh, man. Oh, yeah, I tweeted about that after I watched Donnie Darko. You ever see Donnie Darko?
Did you? Oh, God. You're not that one of those people who's like, I saw a movie about, like, reality and time travel, and I'm like, you know, man, are we real? Is this our only reality? Don't do that. Don't be that guy.
I think we
don't
just
be that guy.
learned that I
Don't
am
be the
that
don't
guy.
be the guy who sees an inspirational movie then quotes the movie for weeks to come. Don't do that. Don't be that guy. Don't be the guy who's like, I just saw a movie and it altered my mind. Don't be that person. Don't do that.
Okay, I won't. But if I was,
If you were.
what if we are time travelers and we forgot? We had to wipe our memories clean, and we came
Crendor?
back and we changed the world so that James Polk won the presidency, and we could talk about him on this podcast.
Crendor,
Uh-huh.
I'm about to blow your mind.
Oh, man.
Close your eyes and think about this.
All right, eyes closed.
We are time travelers. We travel through time into the future. I know.
I thought there was going to be more.
No, we travel through time. That's supposed to blow your mind.
Yeah, well, I already knew that because we went back to change James Polk to win the presidency.
That's not what I meant.
Oh. Wait. Oh, man, now my mind is...
We travel through time. You and I, right now,
Okay.
are traveling forward through time.
Oh, right now?
Yes, right now.
Whoa.
Yeah, we're all time travelers. We're traveling through time to the future together. That's my mind-blowing statement.
Oh, because we are.
Yes.
Yeah, but we're going really slow.
You always have to complain, don't you?
I do.
I mean, if we could just speed up the process.
I mean, that's what humans do. It's like, Mike, I don't like walking. I want a bike. I don't like this bike. It's slow. I want a car. I don't like this car. I want a jet. Oh, man, now I got diseases from another country because I got there too fast on my jet. This sucks. That's humans.
I don't want to get diseases no more. What's the next step, Crendor? You have all the answers. What's the next step? No diseases. How do we get rid of diseases?
Magic. We have to
Great.
locate the leprechauns. So really, we have to get to the end of the rainbow.
The end of the rainbow, according to an Imgur post I saw, is in a soccer field in, like, Connecticut.
That's where the leprechauns are.
They're all playing football.
Football.
Oh, saints preserve us. We're all playing football.
I bet Pele's a leprechaun.
That's why he's lived so long. That's why we all know about him. He's like a legend.
Whoa.
I know.
I don't even know how we've gotten to where we are right now.
Speaking of getting where you're going, let's go to Chapter 7 of the Sky with Crendor. Crendor, how's that traffic out there?
Traffic's kind of not happening today because I decided to fly over the soccer field at the end of the rainbow. Looks like Ethan Needham and James Jamo are down there fighting over the pot of gold that's down there. I mean, I think it's just chocolate coins, but I'd fight over it too. We also have Spencer Bissell, and it looks like he's fighting with a leprechaun trying to figure out his time-traveling secrets, but it's not going so well since the leprechaun has portability that allows him to port all over the world, and now he just can teleporter. Maybe we should fly into the portal one day, but not today because I'm not feeling very that worried about doing stuff. Back to you.
Thanks, Crendor. Now let's go to Crendor at the sports desk. Crendor, what's going on in sports?
Usually do weather first.
Crendor, what's going on in weather?
Oh, welcome to the weather. Today, let's go to Connecticut, since that soccer field's there. I don't know how to spell Connecticut.
Great.
Connecticut.
Connecticut.
Hold on, I gotta type this in Twitter.
American education. It does great for your kids.
Yeah, why would you name a place Connecticut?
Cause I think it was like an Indian name.
Oh.
Maybe.
Oh.
You know, I gotta look that up now.
And then
'Cause I don't want
Columbus.
anyone to be like, wrong, Cox. Connecticut.
Why do we say Connecticut? Isn't it?
Yes, the word is derived from various Anglicized spellings of an Algonquin word. I like how I can say Algonquin, but I can't say Anglicanized, for long tidal river. So yes, it is in fact a Native American word.
No. I feel like a lot of places are.
If it isn't a Native American word or a South, like a Mexican word, like a south of the border side of like Santa, like Spanish, I guess is what I should be saying. If it isn't Spanish or Native American, it's usually named after someone. That's how we do it.
Yeah.
We're very lazy.
Or like New England.
Yeah, or we just take a place that exists and add stuff to it.
It's like,
or
wow. It's
Or
almost
get very descriptive, like Long Island.
Yeah, Long Island.
Yeah.
It's almost like there are people here before us that we killed off.
I don't remember any of them.
I don't either.
If they were here, why aren't they around to speak up for themselves?
Exactly.
They're
Doesn't
not,
make any
obviously.
sense.
We found this country and it was empty. Just animals, and
Mormons.
bugs. Mormons? No,
Yeah,
no.
they were
Mormons
here.
came later.
Oh yeah, in the spaceships.
Yep.
That's what I learned in religious class. I mean, I didn't learn about them. Oh wait, this is the weather. Andover, Connecticut. We got 53 degrees. It's cloudy. It's gonna be cold, 50s. You got some PM showers, you know. You got some rain. You got some light rain. Gonna get cloudy, but you know what? Next week it's gonna be sunny and 60.
That's not too bad.
Yeah, it's pretty good leprechaun
Especially for
weather.
the Northeast.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not
All
bad.
right. What's going on in sports?
Oh man, sports today. All the football got played. Seattle lost to St. Louis, which is really sad for them. 'Cause I mean, St. Louis is really bad and Seattle's really good, but apparently not. And then Peyton Manning broke the all-time passing touchdown record.
He was trending on Twitter.
Yep. And
Last
he,
I looked, he was still there.
He passed Brett Favre for the all-time touchdown. And they asked
Favre?
Brett Favre.
You know what's going to happen? One day, Peyton Manning will be as nutty as Brett Favre.
It's true.
And
Gonna-
we'll all look back and be like, remember when he was someone we cared about? And then there'll be some other guy coming up with an even more ludicrous name, like Malario Manga.
Yeah. I feel like Peyton Manning is just going to take even more, like, brand deal things.
2025, guys. Malario Manga is going to come to get the highest passing record.
Peyton
and
Manning.
It's going to be on the new thing, Twatster. And they're going to be
Twatster.
on Twatster. And
Mind
they'll be like,
robots.
hey, remember when Peyton Manning was a thing? Now it's all Malario Manga.
Yep, and it'll be a bunch of mind robots, and then Peyton Manning will be driving around in his Buick with his Papa John's pizza and be like, Papa John's and Buick, I'm driving Malario Manga around in this car. You should buy. And then Malario Manga just be like, yes, you should buy the car.
Can I ask a fundamental, very important question?
Yes.
Why do they pay Peyton Manning to be in things? Because every time I see him, he's the most stiff, like, uncomfortable. He's like, I like Papa John's pizza. It's the taste you can feel. Like, what are you talking about? Like, I like this car. Blue 42. I'm driving with OnStar. Like, oh.
It's true. He's very just like stiff and like, I could throw a football sometimes.
It's literally like, you can tell he spent his entire life training to be a football player and not to do anything
He's
else.
learned nothing else.
He's learned nothing else.
He walks out of the football stadium, like a bunch of people run up to him and it's like, we'll help you in your Buick, Mr. Peyton. He's like, I know don't hard drive. They're just like, we'll drive you. And he's like, food,
You know what?
please.
You know what
And
is
then
an
give him
amazing
Papa
commercial?
John's.
I'm
What?
glad South Park spoofed it because it's great. Go online, find the. Oh God, I need to link this to you if you haven't seen it. Hold on.
I mean, I'm
got
online
it.
right now.
I gotta go to the Googles.
I like how you say to people, like, go online. Like, we're always online.
You know what? Don't try to be as deep as me when I said we were traveling through time. Matthew McConaughey is in a ton of Buick commercials, right?
Yeah.
And they're all hilarious. There's one where it's him just like, I used to drive Buicks before it was
Oh, I
cool."
saw that.
Right? And there's one that is him and a bull. And I want you to, everyone, I'm going to link it in the description to this podcast as well. I want you to watch this because it is fantastic. And I don't understand what they're going for with it, but I know it's amazing. Go watch this. It's him and a bull.
Okay.
It's Matthew McConaughey in a car with a bull. That's a big bull.
The shit?
That's like, this commercial is fantastic. Like, that's big old Cyrus.
Like, even I couldn't make a commercial this crazy.
Like, it literally is just him in a car. He sees a bull, and then he's like, that's a big old bull.
And the bull's just standing there like, I'm a bull.
Yeah, and he's like, that's 1,800 pounds of do whatever the hell I want. And he's like, I can respect that. And then he just drives away.
He just drove away.
That's the commercial. These are commercials. Matthew McConaughey's commercials are amazing. It's
it's
just
like-
him driving around in a Buick, and he's like, yeah.
It's
I
like he's such a
Lincolns."
good actor that he just makes it feel like an awesome commercial.
It's. I'm telling you, there's one. I think it's called "I Just Liked It," where he's just like,
Yeah, I saw that one.
he's like, I was driving them before they were cool.
I
So
just
like Matthew
liked
McConaughey, what are you doing? What are you doing? You're such a crazy person. Here's the thing, I love him. I will
I know.
fully say I love that he is that James Franco level of like, I don't give a shit about anybody. I'm gonna do what I find funny and cool.
Yeah.
He's like there's one video of him is just driving. It's like, Lincoln, it's power. It's like, what? It's amazing.
It's just power.
I just like to feel the power. I'm gonna click this one called Intro Official Video.
Okay.
So it's him driving down the road, and it's dark, and the city lights are on him, and he's looking out the window, and he's like, sometimes you gotta go back to actually move forward. I don't mean going back to the East Coast. I mean going back to see where you came from. And then it's just him driving in a car. And it's him just talking about, like, random crap in a car. And people are like, God damn, that man.
Oh, Matthew McConaughey.
Here's the thing, though. With all that said, Matthew McConaughey lately has been killing it. And, like, everything he's been doing is fantastic.
That's true. What is
I
this
can't wait for
new
Interstellar.
movie?
Interstellar's going to be great.
That looks
And
like
it's,
a really good movie.
It's basically Earth is dying, and he and basically the cast of The Dark Knight, or no, Batman Rises, whatever. The cast of the Batman franchise are trying to blast off into space to go to find a different Earth.
Whoa.
Yeah, it's cool. I'm like, that's awesome. I can't wait to see that.
That is really cool. I want to see that now. When's that come out?
November. I think it comes out during BlizzCon, so we can go see it BlizzCon night.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
At Disneyland. We can go to the Disneyland movie theater and see Interstellar.
Oh, my God.
Oh, my God.
That sounds amazing.
That does sound amazing. All right, that's
sports.
Weather. Sports.
Sports.
Whatever it is. I don't know.
thing.
All right, Crendor, what's our big news story of the day?
All right, so I got two. Both.
You always come with... You can never pick. You're so indecisive.
They're both so good. So the first one is Florida man pocket dials 911 while cooking meth with mom.
Uh-huh.
And the other one is it appears that Nicolas Cage does not want you to see his new movie.
What? All right, first off, Nick Cage, we need to know.
Okay.
Because his new movie is the one where he fights the devil.
Dying of Light.
Oh, no, that's not it.
I mean, he's got like 8 movies rolling
Yeah,
out.
no, the new one coming out is Left Behind, isn't it?
Probably. It's probably like 3 of them.
So why doesn't he want to see this movie that he's bad in?
Well, you may have recently seen the trailer for Nick Cage's newest movie, Dying of Light, in which he plays a CIA officer diagnosed with dementia on the hunt for a nemesis he believes is still alive.
Oh, we talked about this one.
Oh, yeah, we did. Okay. So...
He's hunting down like a terrorist, I think, yeah?
Yeah, I think that's what it was. I mean, they're all pretty much the same concept.
Like the dude tortured him, and now he wants revenge.
Yeah.
But he has to do it before he loses his mind.
Well, as Deadline reports, Cage co-star Anton Yelkin, credited writer-director Paul Schrader, and executive producer Nicholas Winden Ruffin appear to be protesting the action thriller due to some behind-the-scenes battles with Lionsgate Studios. Schrader says he was forced off the film when the producers kept him out of the editing room. The producers assert that Schrader quit after turning in a cut that didn't align with his script. Said producer Gary Hirsch, "We made suggestions with Paul to a large extent. So apparently they didn't approve of the suggestions, and they were just like, whatever, we're just going to do it our way."
Can I ask a fundamental question then?
Yeah.
Are we to assume that most Nicolas Cage movies, by the time they get to the studio executives, are fantastic, but the studio executives ruin all the Nick Cage movies?
Oh, man. That's a
Is
nice
that
conspiracy.
the conspiracy we're uncovering right now?
Oh, man.
All Nick Cage movies are fantastic till studios get a hold of them.
And look at this. There's a picture of Nick Cage and these other people protesting it.
No publicity issued by artist or lender, whether personal publicity or otherwise, shall contain derogatory somethings.
Yeah.
Dude, that must be part of their contract.
Yeah.
Dude, I love Nicolas Cage. I love him.
I know.
He's the insane person we need in our lives.
He really is. He should just run for president.
We need to have a shirt with Nicolas Cage's face on it.
Like, Nicolas Cage could be like, I'm going to be voting for bringing the... I don't know. It's going something there. He could do some crazy laws, and I'd be like, I'm voting Nicolas Cage. I would vote Nicolas Cage all day.
I would,
Do you imagine him as president? He'd like come out and give a speech and be like, hello, everyone. Today, America's a really great day. Everybody be like, wow, Nicolas Cage. He'd be like, I'm going to go save the world.
If you want to see what President Nicolas Cage would be like, go watch the movie, I think it's Kiss of the Vampire? Something of the Vampire.
Oh, yeah. The vampire one.
Kiss of the Vampire? Yeah. No, that's not it, is it? Kiss of the Vampire.
Kiss of the
No,
Vampire.
that's not it. That's not it at all. That's Daniel Goddard. Something of the Vampire. Something of the Vampire. Nicolas Cage.
Vampire
Cage.
Nicholas.
Vampire's Kiss. 1988. Nicolas Cage.
Oh, yeah.
Whatever. Same damn thing. It is fantastic. You need to watch that movie. It is the best.
Is that the one where he makes the face?
It's the famous. If you've seen the meme on the internet, it's the famous face one. It is really good. Here's the storyline. A publishing executive is visited and bitten by a woman and starts exhibiting erratic behavior. He pushes his secretary to extremes as he tries to come to terms with his delusions. The woman continues to visit, and as his madness deepens, it begins to look as if some of the events he's experiencing may be hallucinations.
Oh,
so basically, his story is he is a crazy person who thinks he's a vampire.
Sounds amazing.
This movie is a comedy fantasy horror. That's right. It made at the box office $700,000.
Well, should have made more.
How is this even genres? Comedy, fantasy, horror, mystery, thriller.
It's like every genre.
And then it says taglines: seduction, romance, murder, the things one does for love. That doesn't make any sense.
It sounds like a type of movie that would go on a YouTube video and they're just throwing a bunch of tags on it.
It is, I think, pretty much that.
Man, Nicolas Cage, you're the best.
You are the best, Nicolas Cage. All right, so what's the first? Go back to that first story.
Yep, Florida meth makers arrested after 911 pocket dial. Police in Florida arrested 3 people after learning about their meth operation thanks to a most unfortunate pocket dial. The Smoking Gun reports that after receiving the accidental 911 call, which included the sound of bubbling as if something were cooking, deputies with the Volusia County Sheriff's Office ventured to the Deltona, Florida home, discovering a shed in the backyard which housed a meth lab. When Volusia County Sheriff's Office deputies peered into an open window, they spotted material indicating that the shed housed a methamphetamine lab, including a bottle that appeared to be smoking. Additionally, white smoke billowed from the shed. During the ensuing raid, 55-year-old Donna Nope, her 32-year-old son Jason Nope, and 41-year-old Thomas Stallings were arrested in charges of possessing and manufacturing meth. While police aren't certain which of these 3 geniuses pocket dialed them, they're certainly grateful.
That is almost as good as a story I heard this week on the radio while driving home. So police in, I think it was Ohio, but it could be Georgia. Columbus is where it took place.
Yeah.
One of those 2 places. Have a police blotter that they put on the internet that is like, we're looking, we have warrants out every, I guess, week or so. They put it on their Facebook. We have warrants out for these people, and they post pictures of people. And it's just like, if you've seen them, let us know. We'll try and track them down. Mm-hmm. So they a few weeks ago, they posted one picture of this woman, and they're like, we're looking for this woman. She owes a ton of money, and we need to find her. So they get a phone call, and the person on the other line is like, excuse me, the photo you posted on your Facebook is hideous. Can I give you a better photo? And they're like, who is this? She's like, it's the woman you're looking for. Can I give you a better photo to post on your Facebook? And they're like, sure. Do you want to come on down and give it to us? She's like, okay. So she drove down to the police station, and they immediately arrested her.
What? What?
It's a totally true story.
That sounds like something a crazy person would do.
That sounds like something a butt-dialing meth dealer would do. Yeah.
I don't like that picture. Let me just bring some meth down with me.
That's an ugly picture. Let me give you a better picture and some meth.
It's meth, kids.
And that's the podcast. Thank you guys for listening. We'll be back tomorrow with another exciting episode. And as always, to be continued.